Songbirds, we're in the kitchen, cooking up. Get it? Whatever. Yeah, so if you are here, then you probably love Sam Smith, Burna Boy, or Afro beats. Or you love all three, right? I love all three, and I'm here. And so a week ago, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I don't know. Yeah, Sam Smith released a new song with Burna Boy, the African giant. Definitely. It had this unique vibe, you know, it's an Afro beat at 140. Somehow I did not know how it worked, but it worked and it turned out great. And so I thought like, I'm a mess around with it a little bit, and I messed around with it. Unfortunately, I am unable to record it, but I'm gonna share the instrumental with you today. So stick around for the rest of the video. I'm gonna say this up front. I'm not going to go through every drum sound. You know, drums, not too much interesting happening. Though I did have some interesting stuff happening on the kick and a few drum sounds here and there. You're getting the FOP next week, so you're just going to see every other process that I went through. So this is what the first half of the drums sound like. Alright, so like the kick is made up of 3 samples, one basic kick, and then 2 we're kind of playing the high kick. You know, so this is what they sound like all together. The bass kick only sounds like this, without any processing on it. You know, I had to make it acoustic-ish. Yeah, so I have 2 plugins on here. I have Amplio, which is a dope reverb plugin that apparently works well on bassy and drum sounds. It doesn't work well on regular sounds. I don't know how that works, but it works well on those. I think it's more complicated than just a reverb sound, but that's usually what I use it for. And then I also have After here, adding some brightness. It's a mastering tool. They're both free plugins. I'm gonna drop some links in the description below. Check it out. So the kick initially has nothing on it. It only gets mixed on the master. Now, I didn't feel the need to EQ it, despite the fact that I had some kicks on top of it. I felt like it didn't have anything clashing frequencies with the other kicks. Yeah, so these are the kicks, sound like this, without anything on them. You know, so I had Maximus on there, EQing it a little bit, transient processor, shaping the transient a bit, some reverb, and then it goes to the master where the Amplio and the After is. Gives it that acoustic vibe and creates this kick in full. Then next we have the snare on here. Nothing special going on with the snare. Just some transient processing. Took out some of the bass, OT'd it, and some reverb, but very subtle reverb, like short decay time and about 11% of the weight. And then like to add a vibe, like to pass the kick and the snare to each other, I had this pop sound here. I'm not going to get it. It's some basic. The mixing on it is very basic. Then I also have this shaker on here. Even the mixing on it is very basic. I don't need to go through all that thought process. So I usually have a lot of percussion when I'm making Afro beats, because I feel like Afro beats are built around drums. Though the original song wasn't built around drums. Like, I don't think the one who produced it is African. Yeah, so some claps in here, and these claps are panned around a little bit. There's some kickstart over there as well. the claps are panned around, and the velocity is also messed with. Yeah, so I just want it to add some interesting vibe in there. No, I don't know why, like, it's like me, like when I'm making a simple beat, I'm going to try and complicate the simplest stuff. But when I'm making a complicated beat, I'm gonna make every other sound sound simple. I don't know. It's just like me, I always like to have something complicated in there, but it's not even that complicated. And so I'm having them build on top of each other. So this is like a term. Yeah, some basic stuff really, and then this is like a chant. And then I put it on top of the kick. It adds something. It makes it sound bigger. And then before, I also have this like kind of like fill. So like it's made up of some bongo like sounds and two acoustic tones. Yeah, so and then after this part, like I think I'm gonna explain more of the musical side of it later on, but I wanted to have it sound like an EDM track. You know, if I got the chance to record the song, I would have had like the chorus be a breakdown part, and then build it up, and then the pre-chorus be like a breakdown part, and then build it up, and then on the chorus where he goes my way, my Oasis. You know, the funny story, my way also means something in my language. Mayo. I build it up, and then when it gets to the my way part, I would have it sound more like a drop. I give whoever who would want to use the instrumental that idea as well. Yeah, so that's that. That's a wrap. I think that's it for the drums. Come back next week and check out the musical side of things, and I'm gonna drop the FLP for the entire project on next week's video as well. Yeah, so come back for that, and but right now in the description below there are links to the plugins that I told you about. There's also a link to a WhatsApp group where we can basically just interact as producers, artists, and whatnot. Disclaimer though, WhatsApp does not give me control over what people post. So there usually spams here and there. So if you do get easily offended by such stuff, just don't join. Otherwise, there are the other ways we can interact. Yeah. Though, otherwise, just hit the links in the description below. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and share it with your friends. See you on the next one. Peace out.